We are on my front porch where I'm going to start some seeds and put them in my little greenhouse. And so I've got a big thing of potting soil here, or dirt that was inside the house, and I'm using that for this little thing right here. And I've labeled on the side jalapenos, cayenne, and green peppers. So basically, that's how my rows are going to go. So I'm going to put the seeds across that way, and then it's going to go in my greenhouse. And it's just so lovely to be sitting on the front porch and doing this. Other things that I'm hoping to start today, I may use this whole container and put dill in, because I really go through a lot of dill. And anyway, and I'm also going to start some tomatoes and eggplants. I put my 3 rows of peppers in, and now I'm just going to put a little bit of dirt over them. Not a bunch. And this dirt that they're in has been soaked with water, and there's a tray that holds the water, and there's holes in this black liner that I have. So they're not sitting in water, but they should be able to wick it up. All right. So then I'm going to put the cover over it, which I have on with some little masking tape, because that's how we do things in my family. Everything is masking tape. So I've got my jalapeno peppers, my cayenne, and my green peppers. And it's basically 3 rows. And it's going to go sit in there. All right, thanks for watching. Peace. So in this row here, we have sweet banana peppers. I know I have the package upside down. I don't want to spill the seeds. And in the next section is going to be this Shiku eggplant. It's the long skinny ones. And then in this last row, it's tomatoes, and that's the Brandywine Red Heirloom. All right, so they're all going to go. Think of any of the space in my house I like the most is my front porch, because it's just so universal. I can do so many things out here, and even though it's cold outside, that front porch faces the east, and the sun is wonderful. So anyway, to sum it all up, I have 3 things of peppers in here. I have a jalapeno, a cayenne, and a green pepper, and I have the seeds in the front so I don't lose track of what's out here. I have some pickling cukes in here, a couple of 7 to 10 seeds of beefsteak tomatoes here, maybe 6 Brussels sprouts in there. And on this side, I've labeled the top, and I've got sweet banana peppers, eggplant, and Brandywine heirloom tomatoes. So that's what's going on in here. Nothing's going on in here. That's just the dirt I was using for all these things, and I'll put more out here, but for now I'm going to close them in. I have a little heat duct behind me that between the sun coming up in the east and this plastic and my windows, it keeps everything good. Normally I would probably cover those cans with a piece of plastic, like plastic wrap or whatever, but I think I have enough in here to keep the moisture in. I do need to get a spritzer. Maybe I'll use an old Windex bottle and clean it out, just so I can keep the topsoil wet, the top of the soil wet. Anyway, that's it for today, February 1st. Zone 7B, 8A. All of our snow has melted away, and hopefully in a couple of weeks I'll have some things going on here. I think our last frost, we usually plant stuff Mother's Day I don't know what that is this year. Usually it's around May 8th to the 13th. And anyway, I do tend to put things in earlier because if I keep it near my sidewalk, that's at the base of my house, and I don't know if you can see it, probably not, around close to the sidewalk that's at the base of my house, that stays pretty warm. And then I have that block wall over there, so if I use this new planter that I have, that's next to cement block, and that shields it from the wind, and the block holds the heat from the sun. So hopefully I can get things out there a couple weeks early, because thankfully I'm just a fun farmer, not a I have to live off what I grow farmer, thankfully, because I couldn't be a farmer, but it is fun. Anyway, and every year, as you know, probably if you've planted vegetables, there's always one that'll surprise you. Last year, I think it was my artichokes. I harvested a good 20 something, and another 20 stayed on the plant and were just beautiful. And so every year there's like a prize vegetable. And last year I'm going to say it was the artichokes. Okay, really hope everybody's doing well. And I'm praying for all the tragedies with our planes in America, that on the East Coast, the fires on the West Coast. And just if you're in terrible weather events or families of those plane accidents, I'm praying for you. America thinks of you. As you mourn, we mourn, because really we are one big family in the world, really. I mean, over here we are a big family, and we, just like all families, we have our problems, but when somebody hurts, we all hurt. Every mother knows that if there's a child missing, it pulls at our heart, and we pray for them to be rebonded with their family and hope that they get back there. And just it's been tragic over these last couple days, but on that note, peace.